Garber, and in this video I'm going to show you how to play Hypnotize by System of a Down. Alright, so if you like this video, please give me a like, and if you want to subscribe to see more of these, that'd be great as well. Alright, so let's get into this. First of all, you got to down tune your guitar. Down tune your low E to a C sharp, tune your A to a G sharp, tune your D to a G sharp, tune your D to a C sharp, tune your G to an F sharp, tune your B to an A sharp, and tune your E to a D sharp. The first whole intro thing is just 2 strings, and the whole time you're going to take your pick and you're going to pick up on the B string and down on the G string, that whole intro. So you're going to go. So if you're not good at this, you might want to practice just doing this. So that's the whole intro. And the intro is in there's 3 different patterns in the intro. So the first pattern is this. All you're doing there is and here's the fun thing I do. I use my pointer finger for all the changes in this. I don't change fingers, because to me it's easier to slide it up than it is to change fingers, because sometimes if you change fingers you can stop the G string from ringing. Alright, so what I do is I use my pointer finger, get on the first fret of the B string, and I pick up on that, and then I pick down on the open G string, open. You do that twice, 1, 2, then you slide it up to the 3rd fret of the B string, and you hit that. You do that 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's like one time is. This is a 1. Okay, just so you know what we're talking about. So you do the first one 2 times. Your pointer finger on the 1st fret of the B. And then you do the 3rd fret of the B, and you do it 6 times. Then you go to the 4th fret of the B. Do that twice. Back down to the 3rd fret of the B twice. Back down to the 1st fret of the B twice, then open, both strings open twice. So the whole thing is. Then you repeat. Okay, so that's the first pattern. So each pattern it does the pattern twice, each pattern, okay? Second pattern is this. Again, all that is the same picking. This time you put your pointer finger on the 8th fret of the B. Do that twice. Twice, by twice I mean. Okay, so then you go to the 7th fret of the B and do that twice. And then you go to the 10th fret of the B and do that twice. And then you go back to the 8th fret of the B and do that twice. So that's the first half of that pattern. The next one you go to the same pattern, The second half of the second pattern is you take your pointer finger, put on the 12th fret of the B, and do that twice. And then you slide down to the 10th fret again with your pointer finger on the B string. Do that twice. Then you go to the 11th fret of the B. I'm sorry, the 13th fret of the B, and do that twice. And then back to the 12th fret of the B. So okay, so that second part is. Whoops. And then you repeat it. You know, it's hard to memorize. Sometimes it's hard to not go, because the shapes look a little bit. You gotta remember the shapes different from this one. Because on that one you're only dropping down 1 fret, and the other one you're dropping down 2 frets. So you gotta look at the shape. So again. And then the third section is take your pointer finger and put it on the 15th fret of the B. Do that twice. And then go to the 13th fret of the B. Do that twice. And the 12th fret of the B. Do that twice. Then go to the 10th fret. Do that twice. So it's. Then you start. You do that same kind of walk down. This time you start from the 13th fret of the B. Go to the 12th. Go to the 10th again, and then go to the 8th fret of the B, so it's. And then you go to the 11th, the 11th fret of the B, the 10th fret of the B, and then the 8th fret of the B again. And then you end up on the 7th fret of the B. So the whole thing, that's the third section is those 3 different walk downs, which the first one is. That's it. So that's the intro. Okay. Now, so those are the 3 sections. It does the 3 patterns. One pattern does twice. Second pattern does twice. Third does twice as well. Third pattern does twice as well. And this also happens again during the guitar solo. I'm not going to go through the guitar solo, but during the guitar solo, you're doing the whole same pattern. Now on the choruses, you're just going to do that third pattern during that chorus part. So you're going to go. Whoops. Okay, so that you're going to use that a lot. The second part I'm going to show you is you distort. This is the verse. That's when everything comes in after that first intro. It's like. It does that a lot of times. Since you're down tuned, you're doing a C sharp there at the bottom, and so all you're going to do though is that part is you're going to use your pointer finger, put it over the 5th fret of both the E and A strings, and that's not really what they're called anymore because they've changed. It's a C sharp, but we're just going to call it the E and the A strings. So you put your pointer finger over the 5th fret of the E and A strings and play those 2 together like this. So 1, 2, ta-da. Then you go, take your pointer finger. What I do is I put it over the 6th fret of the A and D strings. And then I take my middle finger and put it on the 7th fret of the D string. So my pointer finger over the 6th fret of the A and the D strings, and then I take my pointer finger, or my middle finger, and I put it on the 7th fret of the D string and hit that one twice. That's the chord. And then I just take my ring finger, take my middle finger off the 7th fret, and I put my ring finger on the 8th fret of the B, of the D. That's pretty cool, actually. This one, I mind a little bit. This is the cool progression. Alright, so he does that a lot, and then he goes back, you know, I'm just sitting here, whatever he says, and then that's when you go back to this part I just told you about. And then back to Alright, so it does that a few times. You want to listen to the song, see how many times it does it. And then it goes into the other part, which is all that is you do the same first chord, which is your pointer finger over the 5th fret of the A and the E and the A. And then you hit the second chord you just did, I just taught you, with your pointer fingers over the 6th fret of the A and the D, and your ring finger or middle fingers on the 7th fret of the D. The same chord I just showed you. And the same chord you go into I just showed you too, which is just your pointer finger still over the 6th fret of the E and the A, I mean the A and the D, and then your ring fingers on the 8th fret of the D instead of the 7th fret. Just taking that, you're just doing, it's the same 3 chords I just showed you, you're just doing something a little different with it. And then you slide it up to this, your pointer fingers over the 8th fret of the E, A, and the D, and your ring fingers on the 10th fret of the D. Then you put your pointer finger over the 8th fret of the E and the A. Then you hit the E and A open. Then it goes to the next part, which is the guitar is not even really doing that. So the bass does that, the guitar doesn't really do that. If you want to do that, I think the second time it might do it. If you want to do that, all you have to do is use your ring finger. What I do is I use my ring finger at the 5th fret of the E, the low E, then do an open E, and then use your pointer finger at the 3rd fret of the E, and then back to the 5th fret of the B. E, sorry. So while they're doing that, you're doing the intro on the main guitar. Alright, and then what they do some I forgot how many times they punch it, but they do some punches like that. It's the same thing as the other this progression. So I think they do something similar too. It goes back to the. And then he ends it up with this, doing this. Clean, obviously. I don't know if he does it once or twice, but he kind of just retards with that, and that's it. And so I think that's all the parts. And so thank you so much for watching. Again, if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up icon, and also feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel to see more. Thank you so much. Have a great day jamming out with the System of a Down.